Yo, yo, yo! What's good, my honey-loving peeps? It's your boy Grizz, back with another tale that'll make your heart beat. Grizz starts bobbing his head to an imaginary beat. Grizz, this time, I want to tell you about a kid named Tim, who had a dream that was bigger than him. He wanted to be a music god, and he knew he had to work hard, give it his all, and never spare the rod. Grizz pauses and looks directly at the camera. Grizz, now, I gotta warn you, this story's gonna be a little different. I'm in the mood to rhyme and rap, so you'll just have to deal with it. Grizz starts rapping. Grizz, Tim was a kid with a beat in his heart. From the moment he heard music, he knew he was a part. He'd listen to the radio, his head nodding with glee. And he'd dream of the day when he'd make music, just like his idols, you see. Grizz keeps rapping. Grizz, he'd spend hours in his room, practicing his rhymes. Working on his flow, putting in the time. He'd write down his thoughts, his hopes, and his dreams. Putting his heart on the page, no matter how hard it seemed. Grizz continues rapping. Grizz, and slowly but surely, Tim's skills started to grow. His rhymes got tighter, his flow started to flow. He'd practice every day, honing his craft. And he never let anyone tell him that he couldn't, no matter how harsh. Grizz keeps rapping, getting more animated with each line. Grizz, and then one day, Tim got his big break. He got a chance to perform, and he knew he couldn't be fake. He stepped up to the mic, his heart pounding with fear. But he took a deep breath, and he let his music steer. Grizz keeps rapping, getting more and more into it. Grizz, and when he was done, the crowd was on their feet. They were screaming and clapping, they couldn't be beat. Tim had done it, he had made his dream come true. And he knew in his heart that he had much more to do. Grizz takes a breath, looking at the camera with a big grin. Grizz, and that, my friends, is the story of Tim. A kid who worked hard, and never gave in. He followed his heart, and he never lost hope. And now he's a music god, spreading joy with his dope. Grizz strikes a pose, still grinning. Grizz, and that's a wrap, folks. I hope you enjoyed my rhymes. I had a blast rapping, making up bare puns on a dime. Until next time, keep on buzzing and stay sweet. And don't forget to chase your dreams, no matter how big or fleet. Grizz starts bobbing his head to an imaginary beat. Grizz, this time, I want to talk to you about something that's so true, it'll make you want to see it through. It's about becoming stronger, and how it takes time, but if you keep working at it, you'll get to the mountaintop and climb. Grizz pauses and looks directly at the camera. Grizz, and as usual, I'm in the mood to rhyme and rap, so just bear with me, folks. Grizz starts rapping. Grizz, becoming stronger ain't something that happens overnight. It takes time and effort, and a willingness to fight. You gotta work at it every day, no matter how small. And never let anyone tell you that you'll never be tall. Grizz keeps rapping. Grizz, it's like a marathon, a journey that takes time. You gotta pace yourself, and never let doubt take over your mind. You'll stumble and fall, but you gotta get back up. And keep going forward, no matter how rough. Grizz continues rapping. Grizz, and as you work at it, you'll see the results. Your muscles get stronger, and your confidence bolts. You'll feel more alive, more capable and free. And you'll know in your heart that you'll reach your destiny. Grizz keeps rapping, getting more animated with each line. Grizz, so don't give up, don't let go of your dreams. Chase after them, and never let them come undone at the seams. You'll get there one day, I promise you this. And when you do, you'll feel the sweetest bliss. Grizz takes a breath, looking at the camera with a big grin. Grizz, and that's the story, my friends, of becoming strong. It's a journey that'll make you feel like you belong. Just keep at it, keep pushing forward with all your might. And before you know it, you'll be shining like a bright light. Grizz strikes a pose, still grinning. Grizz, and that's a wrap, folks. I hope you enjoyed my rhymes. I had a blast rapping, making up bear puns on a dime. Until next time, keep on buzzing and stay sweet. And remember, becoming stronger takes time, but it's so worth the feat. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Before I go, there's something I gotta say. I gotta be real with you, folks, I can't keep it at bay. Grizz looks serious and stops rapping. Grizz, lately, I've been feeling like I don't know what I'm doing. Like I'm just talking to myself, and my thoughts are stilling. I've been contemplating existence, and what it means. And whether what I do matters, or if it's just a scheme. Grizz takes a deep breath, looking at the camera with a vulnerable expression. Grizz, I know it's not what you want to hear, but I gotta be honest. I can't keep pretending everything's great, that'd be the opposite. I feel lost, and unsure of what the future holds. And it's been weighing on me, making my thoughts fold. Grizz looks down for a moment, then looks back up. Grizz, but I want to keep going, keep telling stories and rhymes. Even if it's just for one person, that's enough to make it worth the time. I want to believe that what I do matters, that it makes a difference. And that I can inspire others, even if it's just a little bit of resilience. Grizz smiles softly. Grizz, so thanks for listening, for being here with me. I know it's not always easy, but it means everything to me. Let's keep moving forward, one step at a time. And who knows what we'll discover in this life of rhyme. Grizz starts bobbing his head to an imaginary beat, and the screen fades to black. Hey, before I go, let me ask you something. Have you ever seen a potato screaming, like it's in an existential crisis, or something? 'Cause I have, and let me tell you, it's pretty wild. Just like me, with my bear puns and rhymes, keeping it real with style. Grizz laughs and puts on his sunglasses. Grizz, but seriously, folks, I want to thank you for sticking with me. Even when I'm going through my own internal crises, you still believe. And that means everything, it really does. To have someone out there who cares, and just because. Grizz looks directly into the camera. Grizz, so keep being you, keep being awesome, and don't forget to smile. Even when the world seems crazy and you feel like you're on trial. We're all in this together, through thick and thin. And who knows what kind of crazy things we'll see, or the stories we'll spin. Grizz takes off his sunglasses, and looks straight into the camera. Grizz, but for now, I gotta go, it's time to say goodbye. But don't worry, I'll be back soon, with more stories to supply. Stay beartastic, my friends, and keep on keeping on. And I'll catch you later, when the sun is shining or the stars are drawn. Before I go, I have one more question for you all. Do you ever question if you're really sane, or if you might just fall into a world of craziness, where anything can happen? And your mind might just snap, leaving you feeling broken. Grizz scratches his head, looking thoughtful. Grizz, I mean, who's to say what's really real? And what's just a figment of our imagination, a surreal ordeal? Maybe we're all just living in a dream, or a nightmare. And we're just trying to hold on, hoping for a breath of fresh air. Grizz looks directly into the camera, his expression serious. Grizz, but regardless of what's true or false, what's real or not, we all have to keep moving forward, no matter the plot. So don't be afraid to question yourself, or the world around. Just keep your head up, and your feet on the ground. Grizz takes off his sunglasses, and looks directly into the camera, with a small smile. Grizz, and with that, my friends, I must say goodbye. But don't forget to ask yourself, are you really sane, or just flying high? Until next time, keep it real, and don't forget to smile. And I'll catch you later, when we walk another mile.